Hi, everybody, it's Q, and welcome back to my tapes. So, I'm trying something new here. As you can see, I am an automaton. I am an avatar. Back. I'm back. I am an avatar, as you can see. This is kind of random, but I've actually been doing this on my Instagram, on my tapes Instagram. And I'm just kind of testing this out. This is like a test. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this, but I really would like to upload this. So we're gonna talk about a topic for 10 minutes because hashtag discovery. Um, and I guess I want to get you guys' feedback on like, if I was an avatar, would you want to watch this? Like, would you want to watch my videos more if I was like an avatar? Um, yeah, I just kind of wanted to ask. So, with that said, let's go ahead and just talk about something random. I'm going to talk about something very, very random about the week. So, speaking of week, I'm just going to throw words out there. Okay, so speaking about the week, my week was kind of somber. It was kind of bittersweet. As you know, things are kind of going on in the world, and no, no, no. Let me be specific. There are specific things going on in the world as it pertains to Black people, and there's like a somberness and anger and sadness. And so I've kind of been taking some time offline. I've been taking some time off, kind of reading things. I don't watch snuff films or anything like that. This is such a random topic, but how did my week go? That's how my week has been going. Do you hear that? Do you hear that buffoon in the background? Should I close the door? No, because this is a test video. Okay, next thing I want to talk about how Jujutsu Kaisen is one of the best, I feel like, animes that came out of this year. Okay, Tower of God last year, one of the best, I think, that I really, really enjoyed. And to be completely honest, I have like rewatched Tower of God, I believe, 3 times now. Wow, like I think I've rewatched Tower of God series from start to finish about 3 times, and I believe that was 12 episodes. So that was pretty cool. Let's talk about food. I found a Cameroonian restaurant in Ohio. I found a Cameroonian restaurant, and it was really good. I ate some really nice veggie pies, and some really nice kind of vegetable kind of soup. And I'm not Cameroonian, but I really love some of these Western, Central-ish African foods. And that was really nice. I ate some really nice meat pies. Or it didn't have any it didn't have any meat. It was just vegetables. Okay, what else do I talk about? So, in terms of YouTube, in terms of what I want to make, I'm not sure because, as you guys know, maybe, I don't know, it takes a lot of time to make content. It takes like a lot of time to edit. And like, even the videos that I made where I wasn't showing my face, it just took a lot. It just took a lot to edit. And it's not like I'm being paid. It's like I'm paying to make videos. Does that make sense? Like, I'm paying for an Adobe Cloud Creative Cloud subscription. Like, I do other stuff, designs. Maybe I should link my web design YouTube channel. We'll talk about that in a second, actually. As you know, I'm just kind of killing the time. But I wanted to show you guys. It's a vlog, but you guys can't see what's going on in my life. Maybe in some of these videos, I might put like emojis like to the right, or no, your left. No, okay, okay, my left. No, okay, my eyes are looking. Okay, my this over here, over here. I might put emojis over here to kind of display certain things that are going on, maybe like certain photos. Okay, so wow. Okay, where was I? I ordered some food. That was great. I ate the food. Yeah, I didn't, there was no meat in it, but I call it meat pies, or pie. I don't, I just say meat pies because people know what I mean when I say that, but it didn't have any meat in it. And it was really nice, and they looked really scrumptious, and just like, when food just has like the perfect breading on it, like it was just like well made, and I'm like, wow, someone has the gifted hands, someone has the gifted hands with these meat pies. And I and my peoples are deciding whether or not we should just order a pan and freeze them. I'm not joking. Like, we're gonna buy a pan of like 30 of these, and hopefully it's not like $100 or something like that. um I don't know, it's kind of like the small joys. So, in terms of the original question that I was asking, in terms of like how was my week, it's like the things that I use to distract myself from like my reality were sweet, and they were they didn't bring me too much out of like my thoughts, you know? They or bring me yeah, they didn't bring me out of that like trance that I feel like I've been putting myself in to find peace in my life. And if you guys have had any of those moments where you've just kind of disconnected and maybe done things that you really enjoyed that have really brought you joy, can you please tell me? I would love to like find things to do. It's so weird. I thought time would never get to this place, but I had actually okay, I actually put a date in the calendar for a new book from last year that's coming out next week, Friday. And so I think I might want to buy the physical version of it. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It's called like Crown of Gilded Bones. Like, have any of you guys read that? If you read books, I don't know. Tell me what you're reading. Okay, so let's talk about this YouTube channel thing that I brought up. So, yeah, YouTube is kind of like hard to do if you don't have like trust fund parents and stuff. Like, it's hard to make videos. And I thought that with not even showing my face, it would be easier, I guess, to kind of make stuff. But even trying to make engaging content where you guys can't like see anything, it's just been like difficult, I guess. So I don't know. It's just like I took a step back, and like if you're on the channel, you know, like I have like 9 subscribers, and that's really cool. I think it's actually really cool that besides me refreshing my own videos, people are kind of watching. I made a really interesting video where I had thoughts about Azealia Banks and the mixture of like her genius, but also like obviously some of the issues that she deals with as a neurodivergent person and as someone who has said very like harmful things, especially against other black people, and like how that spectacle, like that's something that she does, you know what I mean? And she's joked about a little bit about how she makes jokes where she's like, oh, this was an experiment, thanks for coming to like a Harvard experiment or social study, you know. But sometimes I really do think like when she's kind of in and out of that consciousness where she's like, I don't want to say sober, but when she's not like hallucinating. I'm not claiming that she is. I'm just saying that with some of the stuff that she's talked about with her mental not disorder, yeah, disorder, or not disabilities, but the spectrum of where she is at, like whether she's dealing with like bipolar, I don't know, we don't know, right? But what she has alluded to, you know, when she's coming out and she's like in a solid state of mind, she makes these jokes, and I'm like, oh, so which is it? Like, which is it? You know, and it's really interesting to see that spectacle, but it is a spectacle at times, and I talked about that. And from that video, you know, much more people were obviously commenting and engaging, and it was really interesting to see. Like, it was really interesting to see. Something random that I also will do in your YouTube channel, which if you haven't already noticed, is I actually hold all comments for review, because this isn't a meritocracy, or not a well, did I use that word right? I know what meritocracy means, but this is not a place where I think I want people to proliferate my space. You know what I mean? Like, this is a space for like joy and me. It's not for you. I'm just joking, but it's not for people to kind of taint what I'm doing. So you know those comments that are like spam, or you know, racist, or you know those like comments where it's like people put a link and then people put like, oh, check this out. You know, it's like I'm pretty sure it's linking to like, you know, adult videos or something like that. Like, I don't want any of that in my comment section. I don't like people destroying my comments. Like, I don't like that. Like, I like the idea of like a moderated community, like creating spaces that you feel safe in, and that you can just express yourself without people kind of distracting or detracting away from the conversation. So, eye on the time. I'm about almost at 10 minutes. Wow. Where do we go from here? Okay, if you made it this far, I want you guys to let me know. Do you like what you see? Like, if you watch, so there are videos that have performed well, so I can only assume because people watched the video and it had a good watch time that I did a good job kind of speaking and getting to the point. So check out one of those videos that have a higher view, and I would recommend the Azealia Banks one, because that's one that people have really been engaging with and watching, and literally just commenting on. So I can only assume that's a good video that people kind of felt good watching. Watch that video, because you don't see this. You don't see this avatar thing I'm doing here. So just go watch that and let me know, like, do you like this format? Would you watch this? Like, would you watch this? Are you more likely to watch this than like a video where you can kind of just see like a thumbnail and maybe like a tape kind of pulsing in the camera? I'm curious. I'm really, really curious. And with that, we have reached the end. You see how I did 10 minutes? Ooh, call me as Topai Kenya. I love her videos. Yeah, we've reached 10 minutes. And thank you for listening to one of my tapes. All right. Bye.